Hi, everyone. Welcome to Growing Through Altered States. Thank you for listening. We cover topics related to altered states and mental health and all the ways that we get through these types of things. But most importantly, we're discussing how to invite compassion and caring and connection back into our lives and into the lives of those who have gone through these experiences. So today is our first audio post, and I thought it would really be great to start with an alternative look at the terms we frequently hear in mental health. The main one we're planning on addressing is the term psychosis. Traditionally, you'd mostly hear the term schizophrenia, but recently there's been more of a shift towards using psychosis. There's lots of reasons for that, but hopefully the goal is it's less stigmatizing. However, there are still so many people that term of psychosis is highly charged with stigma or reminders of traumatic experiences, either within kind of their mental health field or in forced hospitalization situations. So I'm offering the idea of being really wary of what wording you use. Of course, I'm not saying at all we should avoid using clinical wording. And if that's the right choice for you in the right situation, please feel free. I just want people to be aware that the vocabulary that we pick can be very hurtful to people. It can be very harmful. So we just want to be aware of that. I also wanted to make sure that we are able to look at the term recovery maybe in a different light. So for many people, this phrase is a positive expression of hope that their discomfort is going to decrease. But for a lot of people, it implies that they are not okay. They are in an unrecovered state, quote unquote, so that they need to change before they're able to be acceptable. So the main thing I want to convey is we're actually looking towards health and healing and how to be in a place we want to be, how to look at quality of life, maybe more than we're looking at quote unquote recovery. Also, there's a lot of individuals who do not agree that there is something about their life that needs to change. So often individuals who are going through an altered state may have a very spiritual belief or may have a very positive view of these changes in their life. We want to help remind that just because someone else views it in a negative way, maybe puts a label on it or a diagnosis on it, does not mean that individual themselves is in the wrong or is in need of change. Part of what we want to kind of invite with this uh, audio group of recordings is to view these types of experiences in a different way and to be able to continually connect with the compassion for what someone going through one of these experiences might be going through. So, um, again, I want to clarify when I talk about altered states, I refer to us or we, and that's a purposeful choice because humans, we go through the experience of altered states in similar ways. We go through the situation, um, quote unquote, called psychosis or delusional disorder or hallucinations in very similar styles. So we want to understand as stress comes into our life, certain levels of that, we may have those types of experiences. And often, as the stress decreases and we work through our experience, that can go away. Now, again, traditionally, it was not believed that things like schizophrenia could go away at a later point in someone's life. And newer research just shows that that's not accurate. So, again, the goal here is to try to point out what we thought we knew maybe about mental health related to altered states, especially the negative expectation, could be entirely inaccurate. And we really want to invite a new, fresh look into that information. So that's kind of the point of our discussion or our hopefully group of discussions. So I really want to thank you for promoting compassion in altered states. I really want to invite people to be gentle to themselves and to individuals in their life who maybe goes through altered states. And just very nice to meet you. And I'm looking forward to all the discussions we'll have. So again, this is Growing Through Altered States, and please be gentle to yourselves. Take care.